Yo, sup guys, welcome back. Wait, am I doing intro for this one? Wait, is this part? No, I don't think we do parts of this, right? Um, then I guess welcome back to Durin main story quest. We're gonna go to Dragonspine now and meet up with Albedo and see if he has any clues on what's happening with the forgetting or whatever. Everyone forgetting us apparently, or not us, but Durin, you know. So after this,
So this is the other Durin, huh?
so after we finish this story quest, I think if I have time, I'm gonna try to do Varka's story quest too to try to finish that one.
If this had been the dragon that ended up being revived in Mondstadt, there's no telling what kind of calamity that people would have had to endure. So, if you think about it like that, Durin's actually a hero.
And you just thought you'd be nice, all of us, and you just thought you'd be nice all of a sudden.
No, I'm just a little envious, that's all. Not everyone gets a chance to be a hero.
Actually, most of the credit belongs to Albedo.
Then again, barely anyone even remembers you at this point. So I guess there's not much left to envy.
Oh,
Ah, so you three still remember Durin. Looks like the memory loss hasn't spread to close friends. Yet. I guess that means my memory of you must still be complete as well.
Albedo,
you're finally here! Oh, boy, do we have a whole pile of questions for you!
Hopefully, he has some solution for this as well, you know.
Oh, you're here too?
I think I've pieced together some of what happened to him. But what's your take on things?
Master Jean filled me in on what happened, and I've got a few theories. But let's get on the same page first.
You exchange into Albedo, who also checks how Durin something.
Well, physically, he's doing fine. His body is holding the abyssal power at bay. And there's nothing whatsoever to indicate any risk of collapse.
So, from an alchemy point of view, there's nothing wrong with him?
Dude, I really like. I've been randomly, just some random tangent, real quick. I've been avoiding watching people's let's play of like Resident Evil Requiem. I'm like, I really want to play it myself for you, to you guys as well, and I don't want to see what's already going to happen, you know, because that's a bit boring. But I've seen the trailers and the game looks scary as a mother tracker. So, you know, it was already quite hard for me to get through the first one. Or not the first one, we played the second game. I have the third game. What is the first one? Maybe we should play the first one then, right? To get through the trilogy. Or there's no trilogy, there's more. Like to get through the whole Resident Evil saga, whatever. But I don't know if I can get through it. Like some of them, I feel like it's too scary. Like, um, what's it? Resident Evil Biohazard something? I don't know, something like that. Like, not Biohazard, but like the Resident Evil with the family one. I remember seeing that one. I don't know if I can play that one. I'll be honest with you. Like that looks way too scary for me. But I'm willing to try. Like, I mean, I'm willing to try, right? I mean, it's like me when I watched Scary Movie for the first time. I was so scared to watch Scary Movie alone because, you know. But look at me now. I have watched like so many scary movies you can't even imagine because I fell in love with the whole scary movie genre, right? Some of them are really bad, but some are really, really, really good. You know, like I was thinking if I keep playing this, like, you know, play through the first one, second one, third one. Like I will start to build kind of like an immune system towards a bit of the scare. I will not get immune to the scares, but I will start to build up somewhat of a system for it, so my body can like, ooh, that was scary, but so cool, so fun. You know what I mean? Like scary equals fun. So it's not like scary, super scary, just sit there like, ooh, what should I do? So I don't know, something just motivated me to like really wanted to play like the Resident Evil Requiem with you guys without me watching Let's Play or anything. I think I watched someone play it like maybe the first like 20 minutes of it, maybe. Yeah, a little bit of it. And then I stopped and I was like, you know what? No, I wanna play this myself. I wanna play this myself. I think it's gonna be better. Even though I don't know if I can, because it looks quite scary. I got this. I'll do it eventually when we get out of the loop of just playing Hoyoverse games.
The issue isn't so much that the abyssal power within him has gotten out of control. It's that the connection between his will and body is fading.
I feel like I would have enough time to do it if I, of course, didn't work, right? I mean, I have to work. I have to get money. But if I was a content creator who earned money from doing YouTube, of course, I would already have finished all the Hoyoverse stuff, because I could just sit here all day and just record, right? And then play other games.
If he ends up losing his conscious will, his body will fall back on its biological instincts. And that's when the abyssal power within it will take over.
But if that happens...
This book mentioned a witches' gathering. It seems like quite a few of these witches got themselves involved in Durin's case. Which brings me to my theory.
And?
Bringing fairy tale Durin into this world to replace the Durin on Dragonspine means using one Durin's fate to overwrite the others. But the power of alchemy alone would not be enough to pull off such a feat. It would have required the combined use of Miss Barbeloff's astrology, my teacher's alchemy, and Aunt Alice's magic. After learning of Miss Barbeloff's prophecy, Durin and I finally came up with a way to settle the Dragonspine Durin problem for good. And I took care of the alchemy side of things, which, looking back on it, seems to have been a part of their plan all along. So now, there's only one thing missing.
The magic, right?
As for the fate theory our friend in the hat just mentioned, I still can't figure out how any kind of magic could possibly influence the fate of Tevat. But I'm certain that the answer lies within this book.
So, the reason Alice had us complete this book was to make that magic possible?
A form of magic powerful enough to rewrite fate itself.
That sounds like Alice.
Well, we've no time to lose. I just need to take a look at the book.
I mean, creating whole world is just her second most powerful ability, so I'm thinking yeah, something with she could probably do something.
The next part of the story most likely relates to me, so the memory that unlocks it must be connected to me too.
Huh?
Why the huh?
The giant tree was home to a broken branch, the shape of its splintered arm aligning perfectly with the branch that had burst forth from the castle walls. Join yourself to that broken bough, for there you may take root at last, and henceforth bask in the sun and
Celestia.
rain of the world beyond the castle.
Dude, imagine the day we are there, dude. Imagine the day we go to Celestia. Holy crap. Imagine, guys. Imagine that's us one day. Being in Celestia. Like, you know, back in the day, you thought of, wow, you know, when we're to Inazuma, when we get to Sumeru, when we get to Fontaine with the Natlan, you think of all these places like, oh, and then the day came, you're there. Think about this here, now. Like after Shneshna, after Counter, everything, I don't know how the story's gonna be, but like the day we go to Celestia. Ooh, that's gonna be so cool. I think they're gonna update this place way more, right? So it just looks more refined, even from this height, I think. Maybe. I don't know. Because this could as well be some JPEG right now.
But first, fetch the stickiest clay and let it bind the scar of the break.
What?
I see.
Oh, Albedo just I see. First fetch the stickiest clay. Oh, okay.
Guided by the breeze, the little dragon arrived at an alchemist's workshop.
No.
There he was greeted by a clay figure, a child molded by the sage witch's hands. Though gentle in appearance, he had inherited his mother's cold, sharp wisdom. And he was determined to avert the calamity the evil dragon would bring, and so was his helper, none other than the little dragon himself.
Oh. Here we are.
What is this place?
It looks like it's modeled after an alchemist's workshop. Or rather, a cliched stereotype of one.
Why do we have question mark when we can hear it's Albedo?
Albedo?
Wait, but
Hold on. Why do I look like this?
is he a little soldier?
Oh, yeah! We forgot to tell you. Basically, the characters in the story
Oh
are
my.
reflections of how Durin sees them.
Oh my goodness. That is so cute. What? Oh, that's actually so cute.
At least you're still
Oh
human-shaped.
Oh my god, he's a cat again.
Well, since Cat Guy has taken on a different appearance too, that must mean the two of us are both characters in the story.
That is so cute.
But you, Paimon, and Durin haven't changed at all. You must be special figures in some way.
I'd like to know more about that too. But seeing as none of them can explain it, let's just concentrate on moving the plot forward.
Let's take a look around. Oh! Hello, my guys, is a cat.
And just like that, the group stumbled upon a hidden passageway. Intricately
just
crafted,
black and white.
it seemed to lead them towards another exciting chapter of the tale.
It's just black and white.
Come on! What are we waiting for? Next chapter, here we come! Ouch!
But this was a chapter that had not yet been written. Ahead of them was a storyless void, and they could go no further.
What? Then what's the point of having a path here?
Maybe the author had a flash of inspiration and then their mind went blank?
Sounds like a pretty bad habit for a writer.
Over here. I found something.
What the clay figure found was none other than the evil dragon's heart itself. Though the creature had perished long ago, its heart was still there, pulsing away and growing warmer with every beat. And the clay alchemist knew what it meant. That the evil dragon would return one day, just as the prophecy had foretold.
Can't we just break it?
Yet, guided by his mother's wisdom, he foresaw another fate. If only the alchemist could bestow this heart upon the little dragon, he might be reborn in the evil dragon's stead. Only then would the evil dragon's heart grow still, and the little one inherit its tale.
Yeah, but if we put the heart in Durin, I feel like maybe he would corrupt it.
Sounds like this chapter's about Albedo bringing me to life?
If that really was the solution, though, this would have been over the minute I finished the transmutation. So why is Durin still being forgotten?
There has to be some other reason.
There are still places we can check. We have time.
Yeah, I'd like to explore the area a bit more. Boom.
Ahead of them was a storyless void, and they could go no further.
Cool. It's like an illusion, you know? That's cool. Like it's
Ahead of them was
Yeah.
a storyless void, and they could go no further.
-3, -1. Fuse with the heart of the evil dragon. Destroy the heart of the evil dragon. I don't get why there's points to these. So if I use 3, does that mean the next story we get? What this? There's no next. Hey!
There you are.
Oh, hello there.
Oh.
Hey, it's Mini Durin again. What are you doing holed up in here?
I was worried I'd scare everyone off, so I've been hiding out here all this time.
Just like before?
You must be really nervous, huh?
I guess I am a little nervous, but I'm also excited. I'm gonna get to stop the evil dragon and even become a human. It's all thanks to that clay man. He's the one who talked me into it. And once I'm a human, I'll be able to make loads of friends and do tons of important things.
You'll make lots of friends, that's for sure. And go on many unforgettable adventures.
I'm so glad to hear it. The only thing is, the clay man said becoming human isn't gonna be easy. So I'm feeling a little anxious too.
Man, I wish our Durin could turn into a little Durin as well. Like just, I don't know, transform. I don't know. I'd like Mini Durin more, but
He's right about that. Even if you manage to become a human, there will always be tougher challenges on the road ahead.
Really?
But even so, your friends will be there to help you.
Oh? Then I'm not afraid.
Funny, isn't it? After talking to you, I'm not afraid anymore either. So, are you ready now?
Yep, I'm ready to become a human.
let's go.
What the clay figure found was none other than the evil dragon's heart itself. Though the creature had perished long ago, its heart was still there, pulsing away
But we didn't
and
choose
growing
any of them. What
warmer
happens
with
now?
every beat.
Wait.
And the clay alchemist knew what it meant. That the evil dragon would return one day, just as the prophecy had foretold. Yet, guided by his mother's wisdom, he foresaw another fate. If only the alchemist could bestow this heart upon the little dragon,
Did we
he
already hear
might be
this?
reborn in the evil dragon's stead.
But we heard this, no?
Only then would the evil dragon's heart grow still, and the little one inherit its tale.
We already heard this. Why is we hearing this
At
again?
last, the little dragon accepted the evil dragon's heart,
Oh.
and a new life came into being. The evil dragon's heart beat in his chest, and the little dragon's soul guided him forward. Thus did the prophecy hold true, even as fate had been rewritten. And so was the little dragon born anew.
Oh, okay. Wait, so we didn't pick any of them, but we ended up... Technically, we picked the third one, right? Fuse with the heart. Technically. But we didn't choose even, because we just spoke to Durin. I didn't even think we... That's interesting. I didn't pick any of them.
Finally, a happy ending! That must be the last step, right? Woohoo! We completed the story!
Why the flashbang? Wait, that's so odd. So we did get... Huh. We didn't pick any of them, but it shows automatically on the third one because we... With the 3 points, because we spoke to Durin, mini Durin. But then why are we still here?
Born anew, the little dragon set off once more, his story far from over.
Huh? So, that wasn't the end?
What comes next might be the most crucial part of all. The real last step.
If fate really is as devious as they say, then I say, show us what you've got.
Wow! You're all so serious all of a sudden.
Ooh. Durin, fight it, my boy. Fight it, my boy. You have us.
Durin, are you alright?
The evil dragon's heart was now one with the little dragon, yet the dark power within it still lingered. Would the little dragon dare to hold this power back, or would he simply give in?
Hey, what kind of question is that? Of course he's gonna control it. What choice does he have?
Time is running out. So, would the little dragon dare to hold this power back? Or would he
Why is it...
simply give in?
Why is it being like that?
What's up with the narrator?
It repeated itself again, but now it's shopping. Oh.
Would he dare to hold this power back?
We have a timer! What?
Or
What?
would he simply give in?
Give in? Return to the castle? What? What was that? Return to the castle. What? I mean, we don't have 4 points! What?
The little dragon and his companions. Blank. Blank again.
Wait, we have no points.
Huh? What's going on? Are we running out of ink?
Once the ink runs out, is that the end of the story?
But I didn't pick any of them. But it shows I had 4 points. I had 4 points. I remember I had 4 points, right? Not 3. Because remember, okay, so if I pick this one that costs 3, I will only have 1 point left. I said that, so I had 4. They removed 1 point from me.
I had a feeling this would happen.
They removed 1 point from me.
What's happening to the others?
But
Now that the story's ink was spent, all that lay ahead were blank pages.
oh, Alice? Hello?
Hello, children. If you're hearing this recording, it's because you've reached a certain ending.
Alice?
You may have noticed that little Durin's experiences have been written into the pages of this book. Well, you should know that in the same way, its ending will also be written onto him. So be careful, because triggering a bad ending could be somewhat problematic.
You're warning us after.
Let me guess. You're upset that I didn't warn you earlier? Don't worry, though. I've thought it all through. I built a very special feature into this book, just for you, the witnesses of this tale. So, go ahead. See if you can turn back the pages. If
What?
you're not happy with the ending you've reached, just flip back a few pages and let the tale unfold once more.
Oh, talk about a plot twist.
Pretty incredible, huh? That's the power of magic.
So I just... I'm trying to... Oh, I had to press it. I thought you had to drag. But...
Would he dare to hold this power map?
But...
Or would he simply give in?
Is there anything here you collect? Is there ink somewhere? Maybe ink. Don't panic. Shh. Okay, I'm panicking. There's no ink. Help.
Would he dare to?
Ahead of them was a storyless void, and they could go no further.
Okay, so since we experienced the first one, shall we try to give in? Yeah, we already did this one, right? Let me see. Is something gonna happen?
Not enough ink?
Oh, okay, we already did this
Would
one.
he dare to hold this power map?
Okay, give in. Try give in. I want to see what happens. Okay, we give in. Then what happens now? The prophecy is destined to come true. Oh,
The little dragon was at an impasse, and the dark power within him surged like a tide. Unchecked, the darkness engulfed everything around it, including the little dragon's soul.
oh no.
The little dragon's story faded into nothingness, and in the world beyond the castle, only the evil dragon's tale endured.
GG.
Is this me?
And so the story ended, with the little dragon fading from sight, leaving nothing but the evil dragon's shadow in his place.
So the store's over?
Oh no! That means Durin... What do we do now?
Well, I guess we have to flip the page, I guess. Oh, I see. So...
Looks like you've discovered another possible ending.
yeah.
Do not lose hope. You just need to keep searching, for there are possibilities that only you can bring to life.
Okay. This seems like cheating. Is the timer gonna kick again? Yeah. So I tried to give in.
Would he dare to hold this
Well, return to
power
the castle, I
map?
guess.
Returning to the castle.
You seem like you're torn about something.
I just never thought crossing over into a new world would create so much trouble. All I wanted was to make some friends. I'm starting to think I kind of miss being in Simulanka.
You might look back on it with fondness, but if I were you, I wouldn't miss it.
Why?
Sometimes, moving on with your life comes at a cost. But that's better than going nowhere at all.
You don't have to worry, Durin. No matter what problem you face, there will always be a solution.
Okay. Sometimes I wish I could just go back and see it again.
Oh. This sort of adventure reaches its conclusion. Oh.
As the little dragon slipped back inside the castle's walls, the clamor of the outside world fell away. There was no danger here, no problems for the little dragon to resolve. As soon as his mother finished her story, it was time for the child to drift off into the world of dreams. And so the story ended, with the little dragon fast asleep in his castle, just like he had never even hatched.
What's going on? I feel so weak.
Hey, what's happening? Durin, wake up!
You reached an ending.
But this can't be how it ends. Durin promised to bring back everyone's memories. There's no way he'd accept an ending like this.
Alice again. Yes, Alice.
Looks like you've discovered another possible ending. Do not lose hope. You just need to keep searching, for there are possibilities that only you can bring to life.
There are possibilities that only I can bring. But now we're going back. So now that we have done all the different ones, will the middle one be unlocked? You think? Like, do you think this one will be unlocked now?
What's going on here? Why isn't the story letting Durin just suppress the abyssal power? It keeps getting stuck.
Oh, okay, there we go. Come on, Durin! Durin!
It seems the act of suppressing the power counts as an event in the story. In other words, we would need ink to write it in.
So, what now? Did we use too much earlier?
Okay, guys, hold on. I'll be right back. I need to get some more water. Alright, we're back. Here we go.
How are we supposed to write a happy ending with only this much left?
It's possible. It's just not time for the story to end.
Well, this is Durin's story. As long as he's alive and well, why should it end?
If there really is such a direct correlation between the story and his fate, I may have a potential hypothesis. Durin was, and still is in essence, a storybook character, written into being by M. From the moment he was born, he has always dwelt within her story. And I suspect that has remained the case, even after his arrival in Tevat. Reviving Durin in the evil dragon's place was an act of grafting this Durin story onto the latter's fate. In essence, that is how his fate was rewritten. But there is a fundamental difference between a being's story and its fate. As Miss Barbeloth reminded us, the fate of every living being in Tevat has been woven into the fabric of time. Its most natural path, therefore, is to proceed along its given track. But Durin's story, on the other hand,
needs an author to continue writing.
As Durin's connection to this world wore thin, not only have people started to forget him, he started to lose control of the abyssal power within. In other words, his story can't continue, because the author's ink is drying up. That's what it seems like to me.
It would seem the little dragon had made a group of fine friends indeed.
Save it. The question is, are you here to help him, or stand in his way?
This is as far as the story can go. What path will you choose?
If the story ends now, Durin will just vanish.
I suppose the final decision is up to me. It's hard to believe I never actually left my mother's story. If that's true, I'd like to go there and see for myself.
By there, I take it you mean the blank pages of the unwritten chapter ahead?
But the story than going outside of it to some unwritten part. Isn't that too risky?
I'm not afraid.
I mean, what other options do we have? The other options looks like it sucks, so then go for it. We'll be with you all the way.
I second that. It would seem this is one answer you need to go seize for yourself.
So be it. Whatever obstacles stand in your way, we'll tear them down together.
Alright, here we go. Will I play as Durin? Yep. Here we go. Break it, break it, break it, break it, break it, break it. I'm trying to. Oh, it's getting to break. Boom! There we go.
Gotta keep going.
It's gonna turn back black and white. Oh! Ow!
Ahead lies only a storyless void.
My consciousness is slipping away.
Keep going, Durin. A pure soul is your essence, not an empty void.
I feel so weak.
Stand tall, Durin. You are not some amorphous idea. The body I made for you is flesh and bone.
Am I truly alive?
Yes, Durin, but you must keep going. You're as alive and real as I am.
Oh,
I can't feel a connection.
I'm just gonna walk straight.
You're not alone in this world, Durin. At the very least, you have me.
Oh, that's cute.
I can't remember anything. Who am I?
Your name is Durin, and there are many who still remember it.
My name is Durin.
My camera keeps zooming out by
You're
itself.
taking too long.
Look. See?
Come
the camera
on,
zooms out by
Durin.
itself.
Run! In this world, fate waits for no one.
Oh, okay. I can't run. I'm running.
Wait! Where am I meant to go? What am I supposed to do?
Go make your wish come true, Durin.
My wish?
Oh!
Your story's not over yet.
We're gonna be the author. We're gonna be the authors who continue your story. Right? Oop! The story not yet over. Over yet, I mean. Hey!
Silence, huh? Have
The
you nothing
witches.
to say about my proposal?
Do you think they actually, when they go to meeting, they actually looks like this? They look like Dodogos? Or actually they meet in person, personal form, whatever.
Let me get this straight. You want to graft your story onto this unfinished thread of fate, and in doing so, not only rewrite that fate, but allow the story to live on.
Quite the brilliant idea. Still, the story's survival depends entirely on whether the author keeps writing.
Exactly. And the moment foretold by the prophecy is still centuries away.
I see. I thought my own ignorance might be the problem. That I'd asked more of the noble science of alchemy than it could ever deliver? Or that I had failed to discern the heavenly
so
signs
cute.
and grasp the secret truth
God.
underlying the prophecy? Little did I imagine that time itself would prove to be the greatest hurdle of all.
Well, my friend, this has been a most intriguing experiment. And from an academic perspective, at least, I don't think it was a bad proposal.
Someday, the prophecy will come to pass. So remember, my friend, much like the stars themselves, there will always be something that transcends the test of time.
Thank you, everyone. You've helped me so much already. But, Alice, I still have one final favor to ask of you. Will you lend me your magic one last time, just enough for me to keep his story alive until the prophecy is fulfilled?
You mean you want me to extend your lifespan?
No, not in that sense. As Rhindaughter once told me, the laws governing life and death are among the most unyielding in this world. I'm well aware of that.
Wait. Alice can do that? Wait. Wait. Wait a minute. Wait. Why am I even surprised anymore? You know what I mean? Like, I feel like, yeah, why am I even surprised anymore, bro? Oh, I see. So you want me to extend your life with magic? Oh, again? I got it. What?
Whether it lasts a day or an age, the span of one's life is determined by fate alone. If I tried to breach that law by force, I'm afraid I would lose what makes me human.
I mean, I feel like doesn't matter biologically. You will always be human, you know.
This is not a path I want to go down. If I am to die, then I shall die a human.
So, what is it that you want me to do?
I would like you to send this pen of mine into the future.
She can just stop being, what do you call it, surprised by everything. She's just that powerful, okay? She can just do whatever.
I see. Then perhaps there really is a way I can help.
Just send this into the future. Oh, I got it. Sure.
I could create a kind of story magic to take over the writing once you're gone. Oh, but for it to work, you would need to provide enough of your own words for it to learn from.
How much?
Oh, an immense amount. So much, in fact, that you would have to spend the rest of your life writing. And even then, I'm sorry to say, it would not last forever. No matter how much you write, there is a limit to the number of words you can leave behind. But the world itself will never stop changing. Someday, perhaps, even your entire corpus will not be enough for the magic to continue describing this world. And when that happens, the story will end.
Still, it's worth a try.
Damn. She gave her all for the whole buddy.
Oh, my dear Anya. Even after all this time, you're still... Look at you. You should be enjoying your old age in peace and quiet, especially now that things are finally returning to normal after that terrible calamity.
Once he leaves Simulanka, things will only get more complicated. If his story is to continue, there needs to be more material for the magic to draw upon. I'll just have to skip over some of the less important details.
Dear Lord, Anya.
Anya, why do you insist on sending him out of the storybook world? Why must he face his fate in Teyvat? Why not just let him remain within the story? With my magic, even fate's curse could be undone and he could live happily ever after.
I suppose. In fairy tales, all it takes is a heartfelt wish. And even a wooden puppet can turn himself into a real boy and live happily ever after. That's just how fairy tales end, isn't it? But have you ever wondered what happens to the main character after the ever after?
Yeah. Many times.
Tell me, Alice, in your eyes, what would be a writer's greatest regret?
To leave a story without an ending.
Not a bad answer. It's true, many writers come to consider that their greatest regret. But I see things differently.
What would her be? So she mentioned like the ever after, so I'm assuming like, I don't know, something about after the stories end. You know, after they ever, you know, happily ever after. That one?
My greatest regret is that every story I write has to come to an end in the first place.
Anya.
No matter how brilliantly a character shines, the moment their story ends, their potential is lost forever.
I mean, yeah, but a story is about, well, yeah, a story is about, you know, you tell a story, and there's always a end to a story. It's like life, you know. You're born, then you're gone, one day.
For them, the story itself becomes an inescapable fate. But what if, instead, I could place my pen in their hand and let them continue the story themselves?
You mean...
You said it yourself. I can only leave so many words behind. Even with your magic, the idea that I could keep the story going until the prophecy comes to pass is wishful thinking at best. But I've found a way to use your magic to transform some of my finished stories into a special kind of ink. This ink is a magical medium he can use to complete the story the way he wants to. For what is storytelling but another kind of magic? And if he can experience the whole tale himself while leaving behind his own wishes and aspirations, even once he reaches the chapter where I stopped, he'll still be able to carry the story forward on his own. And so, by leaving him this ink, I can entrust him with the responsibility of writing his own story.
A character with the power to write their own story.
That way, he'll finally be free from the cage that is my pen. And like anyone else living in the real world, he can go on to create a life of his own.
And you no longer need to worry about the constraints of my magic. What a brilliant idea, Anya. But there are still risks. First of all, once he arrives in Teyvat, he'll have to rely entirely on the story you left him to maintain his connection to that world. As you gradually hand over creative control, that connection will grow weaker, and at some point, he might lose it altogether.
But at the same time, he'll also have the chance to forge that connection for himself.
The issue is, this method taps into too many of Tevet's core secrets. Any overt hints you try to leave will be erased in no time. In fact, it'd be hard for you to leave anything at all to guide them.
We still have the story itself, though. I can use that to show them the way.
It's entirely possible he burns through all your ink, never reaches the chapter you had in mind, and gets stuck, roaming the chapters of his past. But despite all that,
I still believe in what this child can become. His hopes and wishes can be his ink, so he won't be trapped by mine running dry.
Ah, what the writer you are, Anya. Your imagination never ceases to amaze. And you do know how much I love a happy ending. You should have my
I'm
help,
joking.
my dear.
Thank you, my friend.
Ow, ow.
Well then, my child. Do you understand what you must do?
Yes, I think I do. It's my turn to keep this story alive.
1 second. 1 second, hold on. Ow. My hair got stuck on my headset. That hurt. There we go.
Then what's holding you back?
What will become of you after I take up this pen?
I will fade away. There will no longer be a reason for me to go on existing. My child, or your mother, I should say, passed away long ago. The voice you're hearing is nothing but a magical echo that has now fulfilled its purpose. You needn't feel so reluctant to let me go.
Damn. Alright.
I know my mother died long ago. It's just, when you lose your mom too soon, it's hard to tear yourself away from the stories she used to read. I guess it's a silly way of pretending she's still here, by your side.
Durin.
But after coming to this world and traveling it with my friends, facing all kinds of enemies together, I suddenly realized I couldn't just sit around listening to my mother's stories because I'd found a new purpose in life.
Alright.
Maybe this is just what growing up feels like. With all my new friends waiting, it's time I finally set aside my mother's storybook. I'm ready to grow up now, Mom.
Oh.
Then take this. A gift I should have given you a long time ago. You've witnessed this story from the very beginning. Made your wishes, offered your blessings, and even wrote your choices into its pages. From here on out, this pen is yours. Now I ask of you, the other pillar of this story, as both its reader and its witness. Will you turn the page so the next chapter can begin?
Turn the page. And you turn the page to the next chapter and can begin. Fate.
Suddenly and without warning, the powers of darkness struck. The question was, could the little dragon prevail? Alas, it was here that the story witch's tale had to end.
But Durin's tale on the other hand, had only just begun.
He's
Stepping into his mother's memories, he picked up her pen. And so the story that was ending began anew. He had made up his mind to challenge the fate that barred the way ahead.
All right.
Looks like this is the final step.
The evil Durin's heart, huh?
A chance to strike back at fate? Now that's not something that comes knocking every day.
Let's do this.
Go get it, Durin!
No, that fate no longer defines me. In the end, only my story shall endure.
All right, Durin. Only one. I forgot how to fight this guy. You just... No, I have to wait. Oh, there you go.
Watch out!
Ow, 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 ow. Good.
Devouring claw! The abyss's burning shadow!
Because I'm playing by myself, yeah, I can use that form. It's stronger. I think so.
No dodging this one. Here, I'll help lift you up.
Thank you. Whee. How long is it gonna take? Okay. Thanks, man.
Hey.
What's that? What? How do I? What do you meant to?
Yet only my story shall endure.
Oh, okay. I have to attack with ability. Okay.
Devouring claw! Stay away from me! Stop that!
Ow.
Get back!
Bam! Nice.
Looks like there's nowhere to hide. Here, I'll cover for you.
Thank you. You're cheating. You can just use every, you know. You missed me. You're so bad. It's crazy.
This time, the light prevails.
Boom. See ya. Fate.
Thank you, Mom. And so it was that Durin defeated the darkness and rewrote his fate.
Nice.
But his story is far from over.
Is it a little bit OP though? That you can just write your own story? You can be like, oh my god, he was on the brink of death, but then a surge of power within him just burst out, and he gained immense amount of power out of nowhere, and suddenly was more powerful than all the archons, all the shades, even the primordial one was no match for his power. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you can just write that down. Like, what? Suddenly he become that strong or what? Of course, there's limitations. No way you can just write that and suddenly you become like stronger than the shades.
Is everyone okay?
We're fine, thanks. And hey, we all saw how you fought back there. That was awesome!
Is that a new outfit? It looks a lot more free. What?
I have to admit, I do feel like something in me has changed.
What changed? Wait, am I tweaking? What changed? Huh?
I owe you all so much. Without your help, I don't know if I could have ever made it this far.
I don't know. I can't see.
Just a shame I could only help out from the sidelines. Like I said before, it's not every day that you get to put fate in its place.
Well, I'm sure you'll hear it someday.
Did his clothing become a different something went different color, or? Because I don't see what changed.
Hear what?
The chance to strike back at fate knocking at your door.
Yeah, maybe someday.
Allow me to just check one thing.
And?
Yes. The abyssal power within you has stabilized again. And those strange symptoms you were experiencing seem to have completely disappeared.
Nice.
Oh, thank goodness!
W.
I wonder what it means, though. Aside from the principles of alchemy, what other law of this world governs his being?
Look, it all turned out fine, so just leave it at that. Now that this one's out of danger, it's time for me to get out of here.
Hey, why?
You're leaving so soon? What, don't humans usually throw a party after something like this?
A party? Do I look like that kind of guy?
Yes.
Anyway, come find me again next time you're in trouble. That's what friends are for, right?
Some people never change.
In a way, though, he is right. This is Durin's moment to celebrate, not the time for academic discussions.
Hey, I don't blame you for asking. And honestly, I'd be perfectly happy to talk about it. It's just, I wouldn't even know where to start.
It's all right. I'm sure we'll get a chance at some point. After all, your story's only just begun. All right then. Traveler and Paimon, we'll part ways here. Given the extraordinary nature of the things we witnessed today, I need to make sure it's all recorded properly.
Alright.
Okay, see ya!
See you around, Albedo.
So, it's party time next! Huh?
Up. Oh. Alice, what?
Congratulations on completing your mission. Now,
Ow.
as per our agreement, it's about time you returned that book.
She must have known the moment we finished! Just like she said she would!
Alright.
I've heard dressing appropriately is a must for socializing.
New outfit obtained. Wait. Okay, I need to check this. But I don't have the character, so how do I check this? Wait. I don't have Durin. Wait. I don't have I don't have Durin. How am I gonna see? What was that? Okay, I know. Bro. How am I gonna see his new outfit? What? I couldn't even see the difference the first time.
Oh, my writer and witness. It's been quite the journey, hasn't it?
Yo.
You had special plans for the Traveler from the start, didn't you?
But of course, that goes without saying. For a story to live on, it needs both a writer and a reader. Only then can my magic take effect. I chose the Traveler as the witness because of the special nature of who she is. It's not easy finding someone with that kind of background, you know. For a moment, I even considered taking the role myself.
Well, you were the one who understood what was going on.
At least it made for an interesting story, right?
Huh? What are you doing here, tone-deaf bard?
I like how we see him more.
With the Hexenzirkel carrying out such a risky experiment in Mondstadt, it didn't cross your minds that the Animo Archon might be slightly curious?
Sorry for the trouble, Lord Barbados.
Ooh, I haven't noticed before. His horns glow. Ooh, that is cool. See that? I can maybe zoom in. I never. Ooh, cool.
Think nothing of it. I dare say the Animo Archon quite enjoyed coming along for the ride. Now then, as agreed, let us see the fruits of your labor.
Here, please take a look.
Well. Somehow, despite all my careful planning, it still turned out to be full of surprises. It never even crossed my mind that Rhindotter's child would be capable of handling that kind of alchemy in her stead. When he asked for help with the materials, oh my, I nearly couldn't believe it.
Well, you know, Albedo is a, yeah, Albedo's Albedo, the goat.
If only the others were here too. We could all celebrate together.
I'm right here, you know. The only one who hasn't responded is the one busy stuffing her face over there.
Is that you, Barbie? A little late to the party, don't you think?
Come here, child. Let me take a closer look at you.
All right, Aunt Seer Witch. Here I am.
Oh, Seer Witch.
Just as I thought. This child's fate does not appear among the stars. Anya has accomplished what almost no one before her could.
What does that mean?
Child, all you need to know is that you're very lucky indeed.
Oh.
Oh, good reaction. So, what does it mean? The teacup falls silent. Perhaps the mage's thoughts have already drifted elsewhere.
Just like how she was in the story, huh?
Tell me, little Durin, what will you do next? I, for one, cannot wait to see how your story unfolds.
Well, there's so much I want to do. I'm not even sure where to begin.
How about settling your most recent regret?
Oh no! Is Durin gonna finally get to meet Dvalin? Oh my god! Ooh,
Not so fast, tone-deaf bard. What exactly did you just tell Durin to do?
To make a long overdue wish come true.
Thank you once again, Alice.
Oh.
How much time do you have left?
I believe these should be my final moments. Just enough time to say goodbye to my dearest friend.
She was still here.
This feels like having to say our final goodbyes all over again. I don't like it. Not one bit.
I don't know how to respond to that. Strange. You were always such a cheerful figure in my stories. I even dubbed you the Merry Witch, you know.
Oh, please. You know full well it was your stories that first taught me what true pain and sadness felt like.
No, great. You gave Alice actually emotions.
Aside from saying goodbye to me, shouldn't you also leave a few words for the child?
No, he's already moved on. Just let him be.
Since the book will be his to continue, why don't you write him a little parting note?
What's there's more to say?
There's no need. His mother already did that long, long ago. All that remains is for me to convey it on her behalf.
Oh, flashback. Oh, flashbang again. Ooh, is that her?
My child, these may be the last words I get to leave you. I've always thought of the characters in my stories as my children. Loving each one of them.
Wait.
Just like a mother would.
No,
But
you're gonna release her,
you are
right?
the most extraordinary of
She's
them
dead.
all.
But
You alone can defy the fate of this world and
Oh,
write
she's so
the
fine.
perfect ending to my story.
No, you cannot.
You alone
Genshin!
shall leave
Genshin!
these pages
Genshin!
for a future I will not see. Still I say to you, fly, my sweet child. Just like a forest breeze yearns for the open sky, head into
Genshin,
the
you do
unknown
this to me again.
and seek an adventure to call your own. If you meet a dragon bright as 1,000 jewels, dance through the air together. You are not alone, for this world has accepted your place in it. Do not lose heart. You still have many wishes left to fulfill.
I wonder if he went back to Sumeru. Probably.
A long tale awaits you, my love.
Bro.
Let songs and flowers be the ink that fills its pages.
Genshin.
Take
Why?
my pen and use it to continue your story.
Oh, Diwali and Durin friends again. But even evil Durin, right? Was Durin always evil? Did he become corrupted by the abyss at some point and became evil? Or was he always evil? I don't remember. I remember I read the manga, or whatever, or like the comics or whatever you would like to call them. But like, you know, I think you saw. Did they ever mention? I don't remember. Hoyo, how could you do this to me again, man? Huh? She was. Oh my god, she was such a beauty too. Hoyoverse, I cannot forgive you for this, man. Not again, man. Not again, man. You're just gonna remove a beauty like that? You're gonna do this to me again?
There you go! Your very own copy of the book. We wouldn't want one of the story's key witnesses to leave empty-handed now, would we?
Thank you.
Of course, this copy isn't magical in the same way, but rest assured, all the twists and turns are still there.
Thanks, Alice. Okay, I guess we can check it out. It should be in here, right? There. Birth.
Long, long ago, an evil
Act to prophecy. Huh. Fate. Okay. So what was the first one's name? Birth. Second one? The prophecy. Possibility bestowed by the Merry Witch. Resolution bestowed by the Seer Witch. Solution bestowed by the Sage Witch. And fate. Cool. We still have it, right? Sometimes I'm scared to use these, but the White Horse Adeptus. Oh, that's the. I don't want to accidentally use any of these because I'm always scared. I'm always scared that the items will disappear, right? I mean, I already used some way back when. I mean, it was my fault. I didn't know it would disappear. I thought for some reason that if you use it, you know. I'm a collector at heart, so I would love to collect, but it's gone. It's like my birthdays. See these? I still keep these. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then this year as well, 6, right? Okay, yeah, 6 years. Venti.
And so they flew together, Durin and Dvalin, over the skies of Mondstadt. Who'd have thought such words could ever have described a happy ending, huh?
Kind of cool. That would be so cool if they managed to do something like that, though. Like sometimes you would see like Dvalin flying here. I think that would be, but that would be really hard though, right? Like if you put Dvalin almost like an NPC, like if you stand up here, like super far up, you can like see him flying here, like, or if you far down, you can still see him. But you know, how as a programmer, oh, I wish I could ask somebody about this. Like, how hard would it be to put Dvalin flying over, you know, like an NPC around here a little bit every now and then? You know, how hard would that be? Oh, I really want to know. Cause for me, the most important thing is feeling like the world is alive. What makes it feel more alive than see things more animated and flying around? I mean, seeing this grass flying, it feels super good, super nice. You know what I mean? Look at the atmosphere, everything. You see that? But I feel like, imagine you could see like dragonfly here, or more of the animals roaming around. But I feel like doing that require a lot of game optimization. You know what I mean? Because the world is so big, and if you have a lot of other things running around doing things, will you not just like, what do you call it, create a lot of like unnecessary lag or stuff to render? I think so. But would that not be able, if you have a powerful computer, you could either like, you know how Minecraft has this rendering distance? Couldn't you do the same thing with the Genshin? Have a rendering distance of these animals and stuff like that. So let's say I stand here, I would be able to see like stuff from around here, like animal moving and stuff, because I wouldn't be able to see over here anyways. So around my point of view, I can see here, and I can see the animals, like the birds flying, the animals roaming around. You know, the hill church can still stay in the same place, but you know what I mean? Am I too crazy? Maybe I don't know. I'm just for me, a lot of the time, I love the world feeling like it's alive way more. Like when you're there, you actually just feel like the world is alive. You can just stand there and soak in the atmosphere, and you feel like you're in there. You're just like, you just feel it. All right, that was Durin story quest. I don't know if you can find any more secrets. If I can go to, I don't know, Storm Terror Lair. I don't think they're there, but I mean, I could give it a try and see if perhaps Durin is somewhere. I don't know.
What?
It's not impossible, I guess, but it's been such a long time since we ran here. I swear. It's been very long time. And you get up here? No. But this place looks still awesome as a it has a whole animation and everything when you press on it too. Damn, that was back when. Way back when. So he's not here. I assume he's not here either. I don't know, I just felt like maybe there's some kind of secret. Maybe I can find Durin standing here somewhere. No. Okay. Well, guys, I don't know if there's any more secrets into this, and I don't, you know, if you can talk to Durin or anything. I don't know where he would be, but I mean, you know. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this Durin story quest. I don't know if I'm gonna do this into parts or not, because I don't remember I planned to do them like each day, did I? I don't know if I plan to do them each day, but either way, otherwise this video gonna be very long and it would just be titled like Durin story quest or something like that. Because since it's 5 days and every day was like an hour long almost, so basically 5 hours. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed Durin story quest. I enjoyed it a lot. I thought it was fun. Some parts I think I fell asleep through because it just felt like I was listening to story time and it made me very sleepy. So I think even there was one part where I just fell asleep a whole hour without realizing. I woke up, the recording was still on. I pressed stop recording but I didn't delete the video. I'm gonna see later which one it is because I will notice. Because I will be AFK for the rest of the video. Yeah, I guess the only thing we have now is Varka story quest, and we're done with Genshin. I have to jump in Senless very soon to try to do the events over there. I know I have a few days left on the event that's going on in HSR as well. So I should probably try to do that one very soon. I'll try my best to catch up and everything. So anyways, and have an awesome day, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys next video. Bye bye.